I really don't know if it'd help if I took a longer amount of frame. I'm taking 1,000 frames, so it's ending up like a 40-second video. See, if I turn it up too much, it starts blowing out like all the colors. So I'm trying to find that like happy medium. And when every time I move around, it's making it blurry and then not tracking. I keep banging into everything. If I didn't have all these bugs up here, I'm trying to like reach way far away, and then because if I get close to the computer screens, man, I'm breathing bugs. So it's still looking a little bright. I need to probably turn that down a little. Really, I think I usually tape at about 1/44 of a second. See what that looks like on 16. God dang, bugs right in my ear. I can hear them like a whirlpool going down. And I'll try to see if I can peek at chat here. Alright, I got chat up. I can only peek at it because I'm trying to do. What if I can move that toolbox? Yeah, I can move that. And I'm trying to set this maybe up where I can do this, where I can see everything, but I doubt it with one monitor. And I got the monitors cloned. And I forgot to even look to see what you guys are seeing. I don't even know what you guys are seeing yet. You make sure it's even going where you can see it. Okay, yeah, you can see it. Okay, where's my recorder thing? And this might work. I can kind of see everything. It's probably lagging. I don't know what's going on with the internet lately. Well, I do, but it's not me, it's them. Man, I can't adjust the exposure. I wish I could move that toolbar. Oh, dang it. I got my old hard 2013. Like some of my first photos, man, they're pretty funny. Alright, let me try to back this out a notch, see what it looks like if I kind of pan it out a little bit. It looks a little blowed out. Oh, these bugs, man. Just take one middle range, and then I'm going to take one out farther, and then I might have to move to Jupiter after that. I also got the GoPro going, trying to get the meteor showers as they come up. And here in a little bit, I'm gonna put a small telescope on top of the big telescope, and then use my DSLR. See what kind of cool stuff's up there. Hell, I may stick the camera in the big telescope, even though I got it. It's not tracking as good. Even though that's small right there, that was looking pretty good. I'm going to go even smaller. Unzoom one more time. Turn the gain down a little bit. as far down as I can take it. I'm going to take the exposure down a little. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing them. I just want to see what these look like. And then I'll zoom in one more time. I'm thinking I'm getting ready to go behind the trees. It's getting real close. But the higher these things get up in the sky, the clearer they get. I wish I could see chat. Man, I got 7 dusts. I got 2 different kinds of, like, I need some kind of candle or some kind of light somewhere else to drive them that way, because I have no outside lights on because I'm doing the astrophotography. And man, there's this little bit of light off the laptop, and the monitor is just, I'm getting swarmed. Man, it takes a long time to get 1,000 frames when you're not zoomed in. Yeah, I wish there was a way I could show you what I'm looking, how messed up my screen is, and all these bugs on the screen. You guys would freak out. It's insane. I can barely breathe. I can't open my mouth up very far. Alright, so that one just got done. Let's try to go. What's it look like? It'd probably block that. Let's see what it looks like if I show you my whole desktop. And I don't know if that's working. Just see. I can't tell if you guys are getting a freaked out screen or not. Yeah, probably. Maybe not. If I got that in front, it shouldn't. Try to get that centered a little better. And then I'll try to zoom in it one more time. I know I'm getting ready. It looks pretty good right there. I'm going to record that. As soon as I pop there, man, that looks good to me. I can see some of the rings on the planet, not just the rings of Saturn. Need to move it down a little bit though. Looks like we keep dropping a lot of frames. I'm going to see while that's recording if I can look over. I'm going to try to do, maybe I'll do it longer. Instead of doing 1,000 frames, I'll try to do 2,000. And then I'll just have to stand here and kind of try to keep it centered best I can by hand. So I want to try to go 2,000 frames, and then I know, like I said, I'm gonna have to move it because it's gonna hit the tree line in a minute. Okay, let me try to get this centered a little better. Let me get you guys back on the other screen so you ain't gotta look at all that. That's just too much. And I might be able to brighten it up for you guys because I'm going to film it a little lower brightness, but I can brighten it up on a broadcaster. That looks pretty good on the broadcaster, I think. Man, I'm going to stand away from the bugs and take a drink of my beer. I can breathe over here. Yeah, I should have got where I could see chat. This ought to be a good video right here. Like when I process it, man, this could be a pretty damn good picture. The fly lady sent me a computerized little telescope, but I can't get it to a line, like not a line, but I can't get it to follow the stars. I don't know why, man. I've tried everything. I'm gonna try to upgrade the drivers to the hand controller, but then it like don't connect. It's just I'm having a hell of a time with it. Alright, almost hit 2,000 frames. Okay, let me turn this up now. Probably up to about, I'm going to try about 20. And then turn that back up to like 1/16 maybe? 15. Maybe right there. Try it. I've never done 2,000 frames worth. It might take a little longer to process, but it might pick up a few good more frames. This will probably be the last one, then we'll go to Jupiter. I need to start setting up the other camera. Or I can just wait till I'm done with the planet things. It's like every night the moons are in a different spot on Jupiter. It's got like 74 moons. I think 60 something moons are named, but it's got like 74 moons. We could see 4 moons when we were zoomed out a couple nights ago. Man, I'm gonna have to get up there and center it again. Wish this thing would track better. Now I gotta wait for it to quit bouncing around from me moving. So they're wasted, a couple hundred frames. Pretty soon we're not even going to be able to see the sky, man. Actually, it looks like it's getting blurrier. It is it's going behind the tree. That's what it is. Alright, I'm going to have to stop it. It's going behind a tree. We'll go to Jupiter. Let me stop. Let me zoom out. Okay, now I'm going to try to move it to Jupiter without disconnecting it. That's another issue. We'll give it a shot here. Wind up my little hang crank light because I might need to see the viewfinder to get it right. Hopefully it's in the screen because I can't see. I'm trying to get it aligned. Oh yeah. That's really bright. See, how many moons can we see here? Oh, I was hoping there was another moon right beside it. See if we can see any of the other moons. Well, that's weird. I can't see the other moons tonight. Tonight we're only seeing them two. But as the night goes, they'll be moving around. Man, it's actually, Jupiter's really bright. Oh, there's two moons right next to each other. That's insane. That's actually two moons right there. Looks like they're getting ready to hit each other. I'm trying to find a good resolution to film it in and hopefully pick up both moons. Man, that thing's really, that's crazy, man. There's two moons right next to each other. That's insane. I've never got that before. Let me try right there. And then I'm going to do some other... Damn, the bugs are coming back with vengeance. Oh, I'm not even zoomed in all the way, dang it. That's alright. We'll try to get the moons on there if I can. I think I just swallowed a bug. I can't believe them moons are that close. That's crazy. Let me see what yours. Try to see what your guys' screen looks like. Yeah, you can kind of see them. It probably looks like one moon on your screen, but man, it's two moons. Like they are right next to each other. Oh, and the other thing I noticed is I got the red spot like really good back in like 2015. It looked like it's a lot bigger than it is now. Man, these bugs are ridiculous. I almost need a long sleeve shirt on and a full face winter face mask or something. These things will not leave me alone. Try and get that centered back up. Man, I hate when I bump into the telescope. That's crazy. There's two moons right there. Okay, I got that. Let me try to zoom in. See what it's looking like. Like the later it gets, the better it'll look. Man, I can get maybe both moons on this. If I can get that just over a little bit. Looks like I need to crank some stuff up just a little. Looks like it could be a little out of focus on this. See if I can get it focused just a little bit better. If I can quit moving around. I think focusing's like the hardest spot, way hardest stuff to try to do, and then you gotta, it's different focus for Jupiter as it is Saturn. Can't just get it in focus and leave it, man. It's completely different. I know that probably isn't real great, but man, I don't know if that's any better than it was or not. It's so hard to. Looks like I could get it better, but it's hard to know with all the fire smoke, if it's the fire smoke. I'll try right there. Hopefully it'll stay in frame for 2,000 frames. I doubt it, but it's kind of already drifted up a little high. Hopefully if I put it there, it'll stay for a little while. I wish I knew how to use like Paint Shop Pro better and stuff, and then I could like one of these to help show the moons. If I quit moving around, it'd get better, but battling the bugs and shit. And I wish it was tracking better. I wish I could just put it on there and let it track it. One night I filmed it all night, and I watched the moon, this little moon that's like really close to it, go right around it about halfway through the night. It was pretty crazy. Whoa, I moved it too far. It looks like I could focus it a little better. I'll try again. If I can find the focuser. Now I gotta quit moving, let it settle down a little bit. I think that's some hard stuff right here. You'd think I could just try to focus the moons and call it good, but that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to just do the moons for a second, see if I can get them focused. Probably not, but I'll try. So definitely it focused. No, that's real close. Not sure, but I think that's about as good as I can get. Look, every time I move, man, it moves. I'll try to get down a step. A good wind up. Man, this sucks. I gotta sturdy this floor up some way or another. Alright, I'm gonna just try to record that, see what it comes out like. Damn it. That's gonna make it harder to process. Looks like I may have it too bright. Yeah, I'm blowing it out a little bit. Let me stop that one. Let me turn that down a little. Yeah, that's probably where I need it, about right there. If I get it back where I can film it. Yeah, that's probably about where I need it. Let me see what it looks like on your guys' screen. I guess that don't look too bad. It's a little bright. Man, just keep it aligned with the. Oh man, there's always issues, man. If you're gonna try to do planetary imaging or sky imaging, you're always gonna run into some kind of problem to make it hard on you. It's not an easy hobby. You're told to look up, man. That's what I do. I look up at the sky. That's what all the ancient people did, man. They studied the sky. Like the sky used to be beautiful. Now it's all messed up. This isn't CGI. All I'm using is a telescope. All this telescope is a piece of glass and a mirror collecting the light. And then I'm just using a web camera to film it to you guys. Like there's nothing CGI about this. It's called filming. We're filming the planets because they're there. Yeah, once you get into it, man, it's hard to not do it just because there's so much stuff up there to see, so many different things to enjoy if you like nature and outside. I mean, the sky is awesome, man. If you get to a dark sky, like if you live in a city, man, you probably see like 2 or 3 stars, and it's probably Jupiter and Saturn. But if you go to a dark sky, man, you can actually see the Milky Way. There's thousands of stars. You can see the cloud of stars. It's actually pretty crazy. People don't get to enjoy that, man. That's why it's up there, to enjoy, learn. Oh, I haven't even did one where I'm zoomed all the way in. Or am I? Okay, I think I am zoomed in all the way. It actually looks like it's going to become a pretty good picture. Man, the firmament. Come on. We don't want to go there. I just showed you can't. They're all in different places, man. I had to focus different on Jupiter as Saturn. You got to focus different to the moon. You got to focus different to the sun. They're all different distances. Just like, saying satellites don't exist, man. They're everywhere up there. I'm surprised we haven't had one fly through here. Now I'll just keep getting like some different recordings. Hopefully I'll get a real good picture out of this, as clear as I can make it. The moons are getting a little farther apart, it looks like. The moons are a little farther apart than when we started videotaping it. They're moving. Yeah, I mean, the best one way, if you think the earth is flat, go get in a boat, even on a big lake. Start going away from the beach. The beach will disappear. Then the sand dunes will disappear, and then the buildings will disappear. Right there it tells you it's not flat. It's not flat, man. I mean, come on. They knew this 15,000 years ago, 1,500 years ago, and then again in like 2,000 years ago. Like, if you think every guy that runs a cargo ship and a cruise liner is going to lie about, they'd have to all be in on it. Like, there's no way. Ask a pilot. My dad did fly, man. I've been in planes, and it's pretty funny that people say the GoPros, it's a fisheye lens. What's funny is that fisheye lens takes the curve out when you're up looking down. Like, I can prove that. Like, when I have it on my dash, it curves the picture up. It hides the curve. Then you can get into all the Bible aspect of it. It says the sun rises and the sun sets. Like tons of times. Well, your pilot must be a drunkard or something. The Earth's not a ball either. It's like a rock, man. It's like a big rock. It's not a ball. Just the atmosphere. And even it's not a true ball. Like, they just call it a ball to, try to make you, to try to discredit. No, I'm right, man. You're wrong. Eric Dubé, he's a dumb shit. I don't care what you think, man. I know. Get in a boat and start shipping out to sea and tell me you can see it from 20 miles out or something, man. It's that simple. I mean, it's that simple. Get in a boat and start going out in the ocean. All of a sudden, you're going to see the beach disappear, then the land disappears, and the buildings disappear, man. I mean, come on. It wouldn't do that if it's flat. Where's the ice wall? There is no ice wall. How come people in Australia can't see the same sky as the people in North America? They can't even see Polaris in Australia. And then they try to, that's why I call them false prophets, because they use Bible verses and make them fit their narrative, just like the right and the left stuff, man. It's just a division. There is no dome. There's nothing in nature that's flat, man. Everything is a molecule, everything. And water is not flat. Level don't mean flat water. I mean, there's so many things about this. You just got good snake oil salesmen out there. Yeah, the firmament is in the Bible. That's where the light and the dark meet. Take it literally. There is no evidence that it's flat, man. All that evidence is BS, can be totally debunked. I just told you the best way. Go get in a boat. Go get in a boat and see if the land disappears, and you're going to find out it disappears because you're going over. You're slowly going over. The four corners is like a drafting table, north, south, east, west. That's the four corners. Before any builder or creator builds anything, it's like a drafting table. You got to draft it out. Everything has a top, a bottom, an east, and a west. Everything. That's the four corners. It doesn't mean it has four corners. See, they take it literally. I never said the earth was round either. I said it's shaped like a rock, man. It's not a ball, but it's damn sure not flat. Yeah, I gotta keep moving it so I can record it, because it keeps drifting off. If we lived on a flat earth, man, all the water would drain into one shit pond. And then, you gotta say, oh, well, gravity don't exist. Hey, take a sledgehammer and put it about 5 foot above your foot and drop it and tell me it don't exist. Yeah, I keep thinking that stuff. That's funny. See, that's the thing that bugs me about it is it's like a cult, man. They get on here and then they just ruin the chat. Then you think space is fake. We're looking at Jupiter right here. We're watching the moons transit it live without CGI, without NASA, without anybody. Just with a mirror and a piece of glass, man, and a web camera. And I don't even think flat earthers are dumb. I think they're just being fooled, man. They gotta have something to latch on. Like, everybody hates to be wrong, and when you're wrong, you know, you're gonna try to make excuses so you don't sound wrong. And if you don't like, you know, what I talk about or the way I think, then, you know, you don't need to listen. You don't need to sit in here and argue with me. You just go. It don't bother me. I'm out here trying to enjoy the skies. I don't need to argue about something that was figured out 2,000 years ago. Yeah, this is about as in focus as I can get it. But what I do is I take the video and put it in a program that takes out all the blurry frames and it stacks all the good frames on top of each other, and then you get a lot better detail. Like, it's unbelievable how much different it'll look when I process the video. It's not easy trying to film live, make it good, look good, and try to record it. And I gotta keep moving it. There's like a dust right there on the camera. Trying to keep it out of that dust spot. So many bugs on the screen, I can't even tell how many frames that. You'll find out one day you're wrong, and then I probably won't be around for you to apologize for trying to show you the truth. Let me try to zoom out a little bit, see if any of the other moons are in the picture yet. No, we just see them three. tried taking another little, not so zoomed in one just to see if it'll come out any better. Because I can always make it bigger. Yeah, I just get tired of it, man, because to me that's the biggest lie on YouTube. And it drives me nuts, man, that people fall for it. The lines on Jupiter is just how I got my camera in the hole. I can spin the camera around. I think we're actually looking at it like probably upside down because of the mirror. I mean, I can spin the camera around and make it whatever angle I want it. Yeah, it's provable. I've already told you how to go prove it to yourself. Get in a boat. You can prove it to yourself in a boat. The sun rises, the sun sets, man. It's all in writing. Yeah, during the sunset and sunrise, if there's a little bit of clouds or chemtrails, the camera can't handle that brightness, and you can even make trees look like they're behind the moon. I've proved that before too. I've shown that several times where I can take a camera, and as long as it's not too high in the sky, you can make a tree look like it's behind the moon or the sun even. It's because the camera sensor can't handle it. Definitely gets frustrating. Well, he definitely has satellites up there, because I've seen them come by the other night, man. They come by for like 9 minutes. There was 2 waves of them. It was insane, man. It blew my mind. I'm not overthinking anything. You guys are the ones overthinking. Anyway, I'm not going to argue with you. If you guys keep it up, I'll just take you off. If you want to keep debating it, go somewhere else and debate it, man. I already know. I don't need you to tell me anything. No, you can't. Well, then make your channel and show it and let people fall for the crap. Because I'm done with you guys, man. You're just starting to piss me off. Yeah, this is Jupiter. Jupiter and 2 or 3 of its moons. There's no way they can CG. See, you give them NASA too much credit, man. They can't even green screen the people in the thing good. You think they're faking the planets with CGI, and that's just nuts, man. The planets have been around for thousands of years, man. They're in cave drawings and stuff. Yeah, they're ramping up for some rains. Jupiter has like 74 moons, but I think like only 60 some odd of them are named. But they've said there's like 74 moons to it. Now I can only see, I've probably seen 6 at most with my equipment. I'm sure other people have seen more with bigger telescopes and stuff. I'm going to really try to crank this up a little bit. But it's like now I can barely get the moons in there. You notice how the moons are getting farther apart since we started? They were right on top of each other when we started. Now they're definitely farther apart. They're rotating around the planet just like ours rotates around ours, except for some reason ours don't spin. Oh man, I moved it too far. It's right on that dust spot. That sucks. That dust spot really messes the picture up. I need to be like above it or below it. I think I'm going to do one just centered on, try to center it right on Jupiter. And they'll do it without the moons. Too bright. I'm just trying different settings and see what comes out better. I'm going to try to do like one not real bright and then record it and see what it comes out like. And that's what you got to do, is trial and error until you figure out what works the best. Which videos come out the best. So what I'm going to do, if I got a flash drive card, I'm going to take one of these videos and take it downstairs, and I'll upload it to the thumbnail of this video, and then you'll see what I'm talking about after I clean it up. And then the thumbnail will be one of these videos that we're taking. Yeah, so once this one gets done, I think I'm gonna shut down the stream. I'll go process one of these videos, and then I'll come back up and set my other camera and see what I can find up there. And when I do that, I might go back live if I got something cool going on. Alright guys, so I'm going to jump off here for a while, and I'm going to go process one of these. I'm going to do one more bright one. Then I'll go process these and see what they look like, and I'll upload it for the thumbnail of this video. And then I'm going to come back up if I'm not too tired, and I'm going to set my DSLR camera up and try to catch some kind of nebulas or some kind of cool star clusters. Like, I'd like to try to get the Hercules star cluster. I haven't tried that in a long time. Man, it just keeps moving on me. We're at 1400 frames. I know there's a lot of trolls in here tonight. Why are you watching the planets if you don't think they're real, you know? Just to come in here and give everybody a hard time. Alright, I'm going to go down and process these, and hopefully the bugs go away. The bugs are nuts. Alright, yeah, I'm going to shut the stream down for a while. If I get back on, I got something cool going, I'll come back live. If not, I'll just make a video of it or something. Anyway, guys, much love. Eyes to the sky, man. I'm going to try to catch some meteors tonight.